This is a little get ready to run some errands and do some things around the house with me video. My hair always looks better when I start with it really wet. Start with the leave-in conditioner here. Some curl cream. Okay, on to some skincare. One of my favorite tips is to add a clip to your part line to help bring some volume up to the top. This is a trust the process kind of thing because it looks a little interesting, but I promise it always turns out great. You can always do some finger curls around the front too if things are a little bit wild. Go in with the Cosmic Hydrating Milky Toner. I did find out that if you leave this up and set it down and don't close it right away, it's less likely to spray all over when you close it. Love that toner, it's so nice and moisturizing. Now when I twist it back down, hopefully it won't spray everywhere. Perfect. Oh, just a little tiny bit. Just rub that in, don't want to waste any product. I've really been liking this TOCOBO sunscreen stick. It's so easy to apply, super quick. It's a little more mattifying than the cream version, so for this warm weather, I think it'll be great. And this Milky toner is so hydrating. Sometimes I'll use this on its own without a moisturizer, so I did that today. And then I put some sunscreen on top. We're just going for a light around town, around the house, easy look. So I got my sunscreen on. I never skip that step. I have this concealer that is so close to finish, so we're gonna see how many days I can use this before it's gone. Okay, we're getting close, maybe this week. Use this Complex Culture concealer brush. And I'm just going to use a little tinted moisturizer today. This is in the shade 1C0 Cameo. Use my Rare Beauty foundation brush. I usually put this on the back of my hand, work it into my brush, and then just going to lightly sweep it. Have my Rare Beauty contour. We'll go back of the hand again, and then really work that into the brush. I just love how easy this Rare Beauty contour is to apply and blend out. It's just so fast. It adds such a nice touch. Little on the lids, little down the nose. Jawline down the neck. Under your bottom lip. Blend out that concealer. Have this little mini Rare Beauty blush. a sample in the shade Hope. Do that same back of the hand. Work that into the brush. And then start where I want the most pigment. And then blend that up into the temples, into the eyelid, kind of that under eye area. I think looks really nice. Then whatever's left, tip of the nose, chin, center of the forehead, maybe a little more on the lids. And if you find it a little blush heavy, you can always go back in with whatever's left on your foundation brush. Blend that out so it's really seamless. Oh, before I did any skincare or hair, I did use the Rare Beauty brow gel to hold those brows in place. I find that this works a lot better and doesn't pill if I use it before I do any skincare or makeup. So in the essence of saving time, I usually do that first, then do my hair, then do my skin and makeup. Pull out my Estee Lauder powder foundation. Oh, you can tell that's well loved. Just gonna use this around my nose for a little bit more coverage, down the bridge of my nose, on my chin, and under the eyes. And whatever's left, just right in the center of my forehead, that T-zone area. Pull out my IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. Pull out my Tarte lip liner in Honeysuckle today. And I just like to do the perimeter of my lip and then blend this out. And I think that gives just such a nice amount of definition, but it's still pretty subtle, natural. I do think a lip liner really adds a lot, even on a light makeup day or a no makeup day. A lip liner and a gloss goes a really... And then I'll use this Olay Regenerous Lip Plumping Treatment on top of that liner. Okay, this is a hair clip check-in. You can see I moved that hair clip back farther on my part, but I think you can see where this really gives more volume at the root when you have that clip there. So I love that trick. If you haven't tried it, you definitely should.